Hey guys, welcome back to Slow Travel Chronicles. My name is Stephanie, and in this week's video, I'm taking you back to Prague where I give you a critique of our Airbnb. I thought I'd lost the footage, but hey, I found it. After that, we take the train over to Karlovy Vary, and I'm going to give you a tour of our Airbnb there. So let's go check it all out. Today is our last day in Prague and we are packed up and ready to go. We leave in about 15 minutes. Before we leave, I wanted to give you a review of my thoughts on this Airbnb. So a review of this Airbnb. So when you walk in this front door, there's like what we are calling an Arctic entry. I don't know if that's the purpose. It's not really an Arctic type of place, but there's tons of storage in here, which we really like. And the thing that I like the most is when you close the secondary door, it does buffer out some of the sounds from the neighbors, which is something that I haven't seen in Europe before. Now, I'm not a fan of the orange and green decor, but the couch is very comfortable. So a couple of things that I would do to improve this Airbnb. If you'll notice behind the door here, there are the drying rack, ironing board, a vacuum cleaner. There's plenty of room in that storage area that they could like take a shelf out and put that in there so you didn't see that. So I would do that, and if they didn't want to do that, buy like a little cabinet here so I don't have to look at it. Now, one thing that I think at all Airbnbs is if you have things that are broken, fix it. So if you'll notice the front of these cabinets, it's cracked, which gives a feel that it's not very well maintained. So if you don't want to replace the doors, take the doors off. Also, there's a bunch of stuff in here that it looks like they just like moved out and left their crap. I actually opened one of the binders in there and it had stuff dated from 2004. So it's not like stuff that they're really using. The couch itself was fairly comfortable, but you may notice there are no throw pillows. Personally, I would bring my bed pillow out here to lean up against. So buy a couple of throw pillows, not that big of a deal. The other thing, this green rug, I get that it matches with what they have going on, but it needs to be replaced. It doesn't feel good on the feet and it just looks old and dated. They also left us these lovely plants. These are live plants and I felt responsible for not killing them, but I'm not sure everybody else would take as good care. And I don't even know if I really took that good of care of them. So don't leave live plants. You'll also notice in this corner and several others that we have these surround sound bars. They do not work, or they never came on when we were watching TV. So they just clutter up the space. So I would take those out. There's also this handmade pottery bowl with balls. It's not a good look. Get rid of that. There's also like, what the heck is this? I don't know. It doesn't need to be here. The fan, there is no air conditioning here. It's dirty. Like, clean stuff before you rent your space. And so I would clean that. I would get rid of the surround sound. And going over to the kitchen, those chairs aren't comfortable, but I get why they did that. The kitchen area, it was okay. My biggest complaint, after we were here for a little bit and we had time to decompress and really look, the first impression was this place is clean, but when we started putting groceries in there, they hadn't wiped out the refrigerator, so that was kind of gross to me. And so clean your place. Now let's move into the bedroom. I don't really have much to add in this space. There is no like little night table, which was a bummer for me. So I just moved one of those orange chairs in here. The lights on both sides of the bed did not work. Garrett's side worked, my side did not work. You know, make sure it's plugged in, make sure the light bulbs are there. And otherwise plenty of storage, and the bed was fairly comfortable. There are holes in the sheets, which if you're renting out the place, you know, they're pinholes, but you could see them. Fix that stuff. Last but not least, we'll head into the bathroom. So these floor mats just look kind of eh. The washer was fine, the tub was super deep, love that, but I really did miss a shower after taking a bath every day for a month. So if I could redo this entire bathroom, what I would do is I would take that sink area and I would make it a shower, or even move the tub down there and put a shower head. I would also move this washing machine under the hot water heater, because I think Garrett on the first night like hit his head getting out, so he warned me not to do the same. I did like the fact that they had a hamper, which most places don't. Plenty of cleaning supplies, so it was super quiet. I would stay here again, and there's just a few little things that could improve this place, and they could even ask more money. So those are my 2 cents. If you don't agree or you do agree, please leave your comments below.
So we're here at the bus station in Prague, getting ready to hop on a bus to go to Karlovy Vary for a week.
So we just got to Karlovy Vary. We booked this place on booking.com rather than Airbnb. We left Prague, took about a two-hour bus ride to get here. When we got here, we had to wait for our host to let us in, and she was like 30 minutes late, so I was starting to worry if we were being scammed. Anyway, she showed up. Here we are, and Garrett is standing by the front door, and when you walk in, you have a lot of storage space, which is nice. And now we're gonna make our way over to the living room. We have a leather or pleather, I'm not quite sure, sofa, and some like interesting design coffee table here. We have some additional storage, which we will never use, at least a big TV. We've been watching a small TV, so that's a plus. Then moving into the kitchen, we have this count bar dining area, which we don't really eat at the table anyway, so that's not a problem. We don't have an oven, which actually is a problem because we actually bake a lot of foods, not like desserts, but like we bake chicken and stuff like that. We have a small fridge, we have a microwave, which we haven't had for a month, and everything else looked pretty well stocked. So now we're going to make our way over to the bedroom. So we haven't figured out how to get the overhead light to work. It may not work. It could just be user error. We're not sure. But it looks like we have a queen size bed, storage, a TV in the bedroom, which we haven't had in Prague. We probably won't use it anyway. Dresser, nightstands, and we have a balcony that overlooks a street. And on our balcony is a Remax sign, so apparently this place is for sale. I'm being assumptive that no one's going to check it out while we're here. You never know, I guess. Anyway, let's make our way over to the bathroom. Okay, so the bathroom is at this little catty corner area. It is going to be loud in there because it's one of those fans that automatically come on when the light's on. And actually, we have a shower. We have not had a shower for a month, so we are super excited about that. Everything else you would expect in a bathroom, a sink and a toilet, and I guess that's a bidet. I don't want to use that. We are in Karlovy Vary. We spent 734 crowns, which is 32 US, and this is what we got. I hope you like this week's video. Come back each and every Thursday to see where our adventures take us next. And as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all of the things. It really does help our channel out. Check out our blog at slowtravelchronicles.com. We'll see you next Thursday. Have a great week.